Welcome to Mass Effect 3, the continuing adventures of Morwen Shepard. Completed a Mass Effect 2 playthrough with this character a little while ago. And now we're going to pick up her story in Mass Effect 3. And I decided to do a New Game Plus with this character. I like the idea of fooling around with level 10 weapons, mainly because of the weight issue. Get the weight down so that you could have more freedom to select from different weapons. So I decided to go ahead with a New Game Plus for this. And also I get the cool Cerberus Spirit Armor to fool around with. And it also means I don't have to go play in the arena to go get all the mods that are available from playing out arena matches. So I'm not going to do any arena stuff in this playthrough because I don't need to. I need to do one match in the arena just so I can have a meetup with Jack. But other than that, I can skip the arena. I can skip the stupid claw game. There's stuff I can skip. I can skip probably some planet scanning because I don't really need money. I can focus instead in on, you know, character dialogue and gameplay, combat, and things like that. So I've already pushed Morwen through this once, just so we could do this as a New Game Plus. Alright. So let's get her. And there she is. Colonist, sole survivor. Grew up on Mindwar, but her parents were killed when she was 16 by a slaver attack. And that really defined her in a big way. This idea of these slavers trying to come in and killed her parents and carried off other colonists as slaves. And she's just totally anti-slavery. Totally anti-control over other people. Each person should be free to determine their own destiny and not have that determined by others. And that's her defining characteristic. She's also a sole survivor of a Thresher Maw attack on a cruise. When her unit was there was 50 Marines. And she was the only one to come out alive that they knew of. Turned out there was this other survivor, this guy named Corporal Toombs, who was apparently grabbed by a Thresher Maw, but then these Cerberus scientists somehow got him back and they ran tests on him, and she met him in Mass Effect 1. And so she developed an antipathy for Cerberus, although she ended up working for Cerberus because she didn't have any choice in Mass Effect 2, but she was never very comfortable with it, and in the end she ended up destroying the collector base, refusing to give it over to the elusive man. And I picked Sentinel. Morwen, his love interest is Liara. I was thinking about doing an engineer, but I decided I want to play through where basically Liara is going to be with us on every single mission. Even missions I normally wouldn't pick Liara for, like the Geth missions. I wouldn't normally pick Liara for those. But in this case, I'm going to have Liara on every single mission. And Liara works best with a Vanguard. I mean, a biotic. I mean, she can work with a Vanguard. Not as well, I don't think, but she can work with Vanguard. She can also work well with an Adept, but I don't like, for some reason, I'm just not too into Adepts in Mass Effect 3, or at least not in the single player. There's plenty of multiplayer Adepts I love playing, like the Fury. If Shepard had an Annihilation field, I'd probably never play anything but an Adept, but Shepard doesn't, so I decided to go with Sentinel because it's easy to combo with Liara, as Sentinel, Shepard, and Liara make one hell of a team. So I decided to go with Sentinel, even though I was originally thinking I'd go with Engineer. My desire to to work with Liara on all of those missions. Liara, Morwen has really come to rely on Liara, and she wants her around all the time. So that's what we're going to do in this playthrough. Is every mission is going to have Liara on it, and being a Sentinel works with that. So let's get started. And there was a little bit I wanted to change about her. Let's see, what hair. Make it just a tad bit redder. And her eyes just a tad bit greener. And I thought there was something else I wanted to change about her. Oh yeah, her skin tone just a tad bit darker. Sometimes Shepard comes out looking like a ghost in a couple of scenes. There. And we'll go with armor piercing.
How bad is it?
Bad. We just lost contact with 2 of our deep space outposts. There's something massive on long-range scanners.
Is this what Shepard warned us about?
I'd stake my life on it.
How long do we have?
Not long. I sent word. The fleet's immobilizing.
God help us all.
Hey, at least Earth isn't backwards like it is in Mass Effect 1.
Commander.
You're not supposed to call me that anymore, James.
Not supposed to salute you either. We gotta go. The Defense Committee wants to see you.
Sounds important. What's going on?
Couldn't say. Just told me they needed you. Now.
Anderson?
Admiral?
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a little soft around the edges. How you holding up since being relieved from duty?
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
We'll get it sorted out.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets. I'm guessing word's made it to Alliance Command. Something big's headed our way.
The Reapers?
We don't know. Not for certain.
What else could it be?
If I knew that.
Could be the Borg.
You know we're not ready if it is them, not by a long shot.
Tell that to the Defense Committee.
Unless we're planning to talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They're just scared. None of them have seen what you've seen. You faced down a Reaper. Hell, you spoke to one, then blew the damn thing up. You've seen how they harvest us. what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That way they grounded me, took away my ship?
You know that's not true. When you blew up the Batarian relay, hundreds of thousands of Batarians died.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door.
I know that, Shepard. And so does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That and your good word.
Yeah, I trust you, Shepard. And so does the committee.
I'm just a soldier, Anderson. I'm no politician.
I don't need you to be either. I just need you to do whatever the hell it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
They're expecting you to, Admiral.
Good luck in there, Shepard.
Anderson? Shepard.
Caden.
How'd it go in there, Major?
Okay, I think. Hard to know. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Major?
You hadn't heard?
No, I'm a bit out of the loop these days.
Sorry, man. Didn't mean to keep you out of the loop.
Either of these does... I can't really tell why one would be up and one down. They don't really seem to be very much different. Don't worry about it, it's fine. What she says, in actuality, doesn't seem to be that much different. I mean, I don't care. It doesn't really seem to, like, one of them really just step all over the dude. And the way he treated her, she never got along with Caden that well on Mass Effect 1, and the way he treated her on Horizon wasn't too cool. But I think I'll go this way.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, I suppose I did. Still, it's good to see you.
Admiral.
Come on.
He didn't sound very sure about that.
You know the commander?
I used to.
Admiral Anderson. Shepard.
What's the situation?
We were hoping you would tell us.
I've been locked in a holding
The
cell for
reports
the last
coming
6
in
months.
are
How am I supposed to know?
unlike anything we've seen. Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly powerful.
You brought me here to confirm what you already know. The Reapers are here.
Then, how do we stop them?
Stop them. This isn't about strategy or tactics. This is about survival. The Reapers are more advanced than we are, more powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
Now this sounds like what Soul Survivor Shepard should say, except it comes out, each of us must be willing to die. And that's not what Soul Survivor would say. Soul Survivor would say, we need to kill or be killed.
If we're gonna have any chance at surviving this, we have to stand together.
That's it? That's our plan?
Yeah, that's all I got at the moment. Sorry.
The moon? It couldn't be that close already.
How they get past our defenses?
Sir, UK headquarters has a visual.
Yeah, it's not a good plan. Didn't promise you a miracle there. Maybe we could encourage each individual Reaper to take over a dead Turian that we could then shoot. That's how we defeated Sovereign. That's it. We lay about Turian corpses about, bait them into taking them over so we can shoot them.
Admiral Hackett.
What do we do?
The only thing we can. We fight or we die.
Now they're sole survivor, Shep.
We should get to the Normandy.
On the whole, this intro scene is the courtroom seems pretty bad.
Oh my god. Go, go, go!
Shepard! 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 Come on, get up. Here, take this. We've got to get moving. This is Admiral Anderson. Report in, anyone. Major Alanko, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Normandy. You'll have to contact me. We'll meet you at the landing zone. Anderson up. They're massive. Come on, Shepard. Caden's headed to the Normandy. They'll pick us up if we can get to the spaceport. Let's move.
Alright, well, I'm going to end this right here. And we'll pick it up from this point in the next episode. Until then, take it easy.